Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium for today's live stream broadcast of Braintree Soccer getting set to take on Archies. Mike Walson bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we're underway here in the first half. Braintree in the home blue uniforms, part of a doubleheader here today. Boys game to follow as the boys will take on Brookline. Both very important games for the Braintree teams as they try and make a push towards postseason play. To the far side of the field it'll go. And Braintree chipping it out over midfield. A little bit of wind here today to start this one. We'll see if that has any impact at all in this game. As the Bishops lose control of the ball. Losing that one is St. Ives. And Braintree again, trying to make a pass up over midfield, cannot. And now down the far side of the field as the Bishops have something going on the Braintree defensive side of the field. Cutting it back, looking now for a cross as the defense is able to slow down that one and now look to clear it away. Ready for our first throw into this game as Braintree tosses in and then is connected up over midfield. Long run for it as Ranieri chases after with three defensive players back, and now the goalie will send it away. Stanford, the freshman goalie, getting the start for Archbishop Williams under the direction of head coach and former coach here at Braintree of the boys program, Gary Burke. This one is sent here to the near sideline. Braintree countering with Ryan Puntieri. At midfield, it'll be Burke who cuts it back. Barry gives it to the center back, and Braintree now trying to push the field again, looking up in the direction of one of their top goal scorers here on the season for Carr. So 2.5 minutes here into the first half, neither side with the shot yet. Braintree had to block a scoring opportunity for Archies early. As that one sent to the sideline and out of bounds, and a corner kick here for Braintree. So a chance here for the home team to strike. Both teams based out of Braintree. Obviously Braintree High School, and then Archies is in here in Braintree. Private school, as this one is sent middle, and a couple of headers as Braintree tries to put it home, and they cannot. Looks like Nugent had a good opportunity to put that one home and could not finish. As that one pinballs back to the last line of defense for the home team. Cutting it to the outside now is Mazzini as Braintree stretches it down the sideline and out of the play. As Ranieri, no opportunity there to get to that one. So again, the keeper will send it away on a low line drive, not a great kick, as Nugent jumps in front of it. On that far side, hustling after it is Francis, as that one deflects to the sideline, and it goes out of bounds, last touch by Braintree. Just over 36 minutes to go here in the first half, neither side with a goal yet. Cutting it back to the outside now is Nugent. Stretching the middle of the field now. And nobody was there. As the player slips for the Bishops. Cutting it back inside is Burke. Good little feed as Braintree opening some space, and play ruled offside at the final moment. Up ahead of the play. And with that scoring chance, but obviously blown dead, was Ranieri. Great kick as that one sent out by Archies. To the outside, Braintree touches it out of play, and looked like some space was there on that far side of the field. But deciding to play it out of bounds was O'Sullivan. Headed back to the sideline, and this one kept in bounds. Last touch by Braintree again. Another throw-in. Braintree heads it back to the sideline as Archie's really throwing that one to nobody in particular, but they will get the ball back here and throw it in again. Thrown towards the corner flag, and that chance going by the board. A couple of throw-ins that didn't have a ton of purpose there as they was thrown towards the sideline. Getting ready now as Braintree is ready for a goal kick. Whalen getting ready. Might leave it for the defense, and it is going to be the defense to kick it away as that one deflects off the Archie player right around the 30 and deflects out for a Braintree throw-in as Barry throws it. And now it deflects in the middle of the field. Some space is there. Trying to connect now with Carr, but it's worked back into the Braintree defensive end. Back up over midfield as Nugent trying to cut it back in the middle. A lot of dribbling here as she leaves the pass now. And Burke cuts it back to the edge. Down the far side of the field it goes as this one is sent out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick on the other side. On the sideline, Braintree again with the next touch. Looking down the sideline, and another whistle for offside. Deflecting middle of the field, a couple of headers back to the far side now. A little pushing and shoving going on that side as Braintree escapes with it and knocked up the field by Horan. A collision with Ranieri, who is the guilty party on the foul. A couple of free kicks early going in the visitors' favor. Losing possession now in the middle of the field as Braintree gives it away. Now it deflects back, and Nugent hustling after it as it's chipped to the sideline. Last touch by O'Sullivan. Sent to the far side, and again out of bounds. Both sides right now sending the ball to the perimeter quite a bit here in the early going of this game. It's nearing now 9 minutes in to the first half in a scoreless game. Really haven't seen a good opportunity on goal yet. Again, today's game is going to be followed by the boys' game right afterwards against Brookline, as the girls trying to start it off with 2 points here at Braintree High School as the shot is up and over the goal. Braintree jumping in front of that one as Horan again getting involved at midfield. Played back onto the Braintree side of the field. Headed to the sideline, and now it is Carr trying to gain possession. And Braintree called for, actually they're going to call Archie's for a foul. I didn't even see that. That was An interesting call from the official. They say it was for a push. I don't know if I agree with that. As much as you want to be a homer, it's hard to agree with that last call. Certainly side with head coach Burke on the Archie side. Doesn't seem to be enough contact to warrant a free kick, but Braintree will certainly take it as this one sent towards the goal, and this one catches the crossbar. And off the rebound, it almost translates into a Braintree goal. So that's another reason why that foul was not something that really should have happened. But Braintree obviously getting a great scoring chance from it. Never want to see one of those 50-50 calls decide a game, but that could have given Braintree the advantage here early. Played out by Mazzini now. Chips it up over the head of the defense, and then it's smashed to the sideline for a Braintree throw-in. This one sent towards the box and headed back to the sideline and out of bounds for another Braintree corner kick. Couple of corners now here in the first half, 28:45 to go here in the first. Trying to take advantage here of one of these scoring opportunities. Braintree already hitting the crossbar here in the half as the freshman goalie Stanford jumps in and makes the play. This one will be played out, and now the Bishops have a chance at the other end. All the way back towards the keeper as Whalen will play it out. So a rare touch here for Whalen as she'll send it out. To midfield it goes, and now directed towards the sideline. Trying to use the middle of the field for Archie's was Burke. Braintree gets it back now at midfield. As play would have been offside had Braintree kept moving down the field, so they had to retreat. Then it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Last touch by the home team, and a throw-in now at midfield. To the far side of the field. And Braintree's defense looking to slow it down, but Archie's now sends to the far side, and a touch too far. This will go out for a goal kick. So a timeout here with 27 minutes to go here in the first half. We will take a quick break, given the action. Play resuming. A short break as Braintree will play it to midfield. Played out by Archie's. Back up over midfield. Opportunity now as the visitors try and create something here. They haven't had a ton of scoring chances, nor has Braintree. Neither side has had consistent offense here in the first nearly 14 minutes. Braintree had the best scoring chance, though, obviously hitting the crossbar as that one made contact and ricocheted out of bounds.
I invested in myself. Bought all the tickets in the world. Why would you give them all to me? How many do you want?
So Braintree now will get a goal kick. As deflects back just shy of midfield.
Bro, I'm not ripping all those off.
As this one now in the direction of Ranieri. Here is a scoring opportunity as the goalie able to make the play. Stanford able to get on that. And now it will be sent out. So another scoring opportunity, this time created on a different type of concept as Braintree trying to go the aerial route. And a whistle now for a free kick. Braintree again, the guilty party. .24.5 minutes to go here in the half, and a scoreless game. Non-league matchup between Braintree and Archbishop Williams. Game Braintree really needs to have. Cutting it back to the inside. Here's an opportunity as Carr has a player ahead and Braintree again offside, and that continues to be a problem here in the first half.
You guys. Down, Teddy. Head to the camera.
On the far side of the field, as it's sent towards goal and picked up by Whalen.
You gave it the wrong side. Yeah, you gotta write your name on that.
As it's sent to the near sideline, as Nugent cuts it back into the middle. Looking for a pass up ahead, and Braintree yet again offside. It's been a frustrating half here for Braintree to stay onside. It's the fourth time now they've been offside already. Going to give the Bishops some credit for pinching back and forcing Braintree to make that mistake. Slowing it down now out of the air. On that far side was Kelly. Getting the return feed as now Braintree has something moving down the field as they'll have a throw in. A couple of substitutions. Quintiliani getting on the field for Braintree along with Jones. Two players that can create some offense. Jones, one of the faster players on the team. That one played back out to the 35, where Braintree again will deflect it forward, and they will get another throw in. Far side of the field, nearing the halfway point of this first half. And it's thrown in towards the box and touched by Archie's first. as Braintree keeps the pressure on, and spinning shot from Nugent well wide of the goal. Just over 21 minutes left here in the first half. Deflected back in by Braintree again, looking for Carr. This one deflects back for Nugent. Tries to stretch it to the outside for Jones, but well defended by Archies as they cut it back inside. And this time it was played up by St. Ives. Braintree right back down the field. Keeper going to come out, and Braintree just a step away from getting to that loose ball. Easily controlling the header for Braintree, and now it's Nugent onside, chipping it to the goal, and scores. Game's first goal, as Nugent puts Braintree in front with just over 20 minutes here to go in the first half. So the 20-minute mark, Braintree gets the first goal.
Number 5, Caitlin Nugent.
Play back down the field as Braintree now plays with the lead. Little short pass that's stolen. Jumping in the passing lane that time was Delaney, as Braintree playing it to the sideline. And a neat play from Barry as the ball stays in bounds. Mazzini keeping it in play for Burke as she looks for the return feed. Going back to Barry instead as Braintree remains onside. That one double deflects. And to the edge, it's Quintiliani. Good hustle on that far side by Braintree, but they're not going to keep the ball in play. With 19:30 to go here in the first half, Braintree now with the lead on a goal that was just scored about a minute ago. We'll see if that's the difference in the game or not. Braintree obviously looking like they're a team that's going to be hungry for scoring opportunities in this one. Braintree hit a crossbar earlier, this time converting with a lot of room in front of the goal. Back down the field as it was last touched by Braintree, and it will be a goal kick. And a timeout now to be taken here by head coach Gary Burke of Archies with 18:41 to go on the clock. We will take another break in the action with Braintree ahead 1-0. Play resuming again after the timeout. Braintree moves it back in, and here's an opportunity for Carr. This one deflects to the sideline, and it will be a goal kick. Maybe Braintree was going to see their fifth corner. This will be sent out as it's just shy of the midfield mark now. Settling it down as the Bishops try and force it down the field, but the Braintree defense is there, and they will clear it back out. Right on target for Carr as Braintree works it to the outside. Far side of the field. Deflected out of bounds, last touch by Braintree. Wind's certainly picking up here. Just over 17 minutes left here in the first half. Braintree with the only goal. Scored by Nugent. As this one is chipped back out. Long run to get there. And Whalen coming in with a sliding play and makes the play. Actually, play was offside. It wouldn't have mattered. A late whistle. This one is sent back down the field. Long run to get there. And it is the goalie to get it in time. I always see that so often here at this level where you see the player wait for the ball to get there. And sometimes it's almost to the point where you really just should let the defense play it. Gets too close for comfort. And sometimes the offense can steal it away and cash in on a pretty much empty goal. Braintree, for the most part, has been the more dominant team here in this first half, leading 1-0. Try and build upon it. Deflecting up into the Braintree defensive zone. Coming in shoulder to shoulder, and Braintree is going to be the guilty party of another foul. Braintree coming in with the shoulder, and that was the whistle. You have 10 yards here on the free kick, just inside the 25-yard line here in the Alumni Stadium turf. This will take us under 15 minutes to go in the half. As this one set and way over the goal, and no opportunity there. Got to have better on those free kicks. Give yourself a chance. That one, right when it left the foot, you could tell it was already going to be up and over the goal, and no challenge on the Braintree keeper. Couple of quick passes as Braintree neatly moving it up the field. As that one finds its way, and again offside. Continuing to be a problem on offside. It's the far edge. .45 to go here in the half. Braintree's 1-0 lead, still standing. Difference-making goal from Nugent at the 20-minute mark here of the first half. This one is going to roll Still in bounds and all the way to the far corner as it goes out, and it will be a signal for a goal kick. Deflecting to the middle of the field as it's chipped back down the field by Burke. Back down the field as it's headed and controlled by the home team. As Burke trying to thread the pass and deflects out of bounds. Back towards the sideline as it is played out by Bonin. Long pass down the field, and again, Braintree trying to force it down there. On the far side of the field, it's out, and it will be a Braintree throw-in. Another change upcoming as Braintree goes to the bench. Seibert getting an opportunity to play here. Another throw-in. Under 12 minutes to go now here in the first half. As Nugent sends it middle. Shot deflects wide of the goal. And it will be another Braintree corner. But a sub first. As Carr back on the field. We'll see if she takes the corner. So it'll be a right-footed attempt here. As it's set in middle, and by the header, it looked like Mazzini was in front, had the chance, and now it's chipped towards the goal and wide. As Kelly with the scoring opportunity. Back in the middle of the field. As Mazzini has some space on the outside and finds it there. That one's deflected away and taken back by Archies. As the foul going to go against Braintree. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the half. Deflected back to the far side. The two sides lock up, and it was last touched by Archies. So Braintree with another substitution here. With 9:45 to go, a 1-0 lead. Some space is there. Braintree can make the pass to the edge. There's two players there, and play remaining on side. Here's Barry, a chance to score, and the shot is stopped. The rebound is there as Jones tries to take the shot and scores. As that one deflects in, goalie nearly made a miraculous save, but it deflects off the hands and in, and Braintree has opened up a convincing 2-0 lead. Looked like maybe Jones may have been better
by number 17,
to try and let the player on the far side make the play, but obviously jumping in and taking control there on the scoring chance. So Nugent and Jones with the Braintree goals here in this first half, and a 2-0 lead. This one deflects towards the sideline. Barry had the initial shot that was stopped on a great save. Braintree looking for one more here before halftime. They're playing strong here in this first 40. So Braintree right now at 5-6-1 on the season, coming off of a 7-1 disappointing loss on the road at Wellesley. Really trying to get back with some positive play, and so far they've done that to the tune of a 2-0 lead. Jones able to make the pass back to Barry as Braintree trying to remain onside. It is the keeper Stanford to play it out. Braintree before their 7-1 loss had won consecutive games over Brookline and Brockton, 2-1 and 4-2. And right now trying to get back to 500 with the victory. Well on their way to doing so here in the first 32 minutes. With 8 minutes to go here till halftime. As Braintree is onside, here is Nugent with a clean play towards the goal. Looking for a second of the half as that one again catches the crossbar, the rebound, and they score again. A 3-0 Braintree advantage, and they are blowing this one wide open here in the first half. So Braintree now with a commanding 3-0 lead, and head coach Burke not happy with the official on the far side. That was a lot of space to be that open.
Goal scored by number 10, Colleen Seibert.
So Braintree's third goal from Seibert as the third different goal scorer here of the half. Braintree, obviously, like I just mentioned, coming off that 7-1 loss, so that left a sour taste in their mouth, and they've gotten that rid of early. And Braintree this time offside, and he knew that was going to be the case. So this will take us to 7 minutes left here till halftime. As this one deflects all the way, running after it is Jones, who's going to win the race to the loose ball after being knocked off the play, and still no signal. And the signal is for a corner. And now the two referees are going to get together as they are having some trouble right now. Two sides not on the same page. And it looks like they're going to overrule it, and it's going to be a goal kick instead of a corner. Well, they are going to say it is a corner. So Braintree with the 3-0 advantage, as they will have a corner with just over 5.5 to go. That one gets past everybody, and it will be a goal kick. At midfield, coming in with the shoulder of St. Ives, as Archie's now starting to play a little bit more physical, feeling slighted on a couple of calls here in the half. Deflecting towards the sideline. And a Braintree throw-in. Just over 4.5 to go here in the half. as the whistle going to go against Archie's. Just over 4 minutes left as Jones coming in for the header, and it is chipped back out to midfield. Trapped down by Barry, gives way for Burke. Burke trying to cut it back up the field and able to do so. Braintree trying to remain onside, and that one deflects out of bounds for a Braintree throw-in with a million different subs coming in now. Probably be the final substitution for Braintree here in the half with 3.5 to go. Braintree just over 40 minutes away now from getting their 6th win here on the season. Need to have this one. Yeah, they're playing a good first 40. Looking to work it on the sideline. Braintree able to force it back down the field. Long run for Nugent. Nugent going right through the defender. As that's a dangerous pass in the middle of the field. Braintree steals it away. As Seibert gives it to Carr. Braintree looking for their 4th goal scorer of the half. As it deflects to the sideline. Just 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. As that ball is kept in bounds and somehow made its way past Barry. 2 players in the same vicinity there for the home team, but neither able to make a play on the ball. Right back down the field, long ball. Long run in that direction as Stanford able to catch it with the defender nearly trampling over the goalie. So under 2 minutes left. It's Braintree trying to take that 3-0 lead into the break. Hard to imagine a better start here for the home team. As this one is forced to the sideline. Archie's really has not had any scoring opportunities in the last half an hour or so. Had a couple of chances early. It's been all Braintree since. And play again is offside. Could be more than a minute left. Deflecting up over the top. And Braintree again hammering back down the field. Hustling after it is Seibert, who has one of the 3 Braintree goals here in the half. Referee looking down at his watch. Probably going to be the final sequence we'll see. And we actually will not see another play here in this first half. So 40 minutes in the books. Braintree with a 3-0 edge here at halftime as 40 more minutes are upcoming next on our live stream broadcast here of Braintree Soccer against Archie's. We'll be back after a break.
The score, the Braintree Wops
Back here at Alumni Stadium, start of the second half. Braintree with a 3-0 lead. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are underway here in the second half with the home team enjoying a 3-0 edge and trying to finish off here in the final 40 minutes. Looking to improve to 6-6 with a tie as well. So a lot of time left in this game, but Braintree looking for an early goal and trying to put the nail in the coffin. This will be a goal kick. Neither side making a change in goal. Actually, the Archie's goalie Stanford played a pretty good first half. Otherwise, it could have been a 6 spot on the board. On a save early. Wind again starting to play a little bit of a factor in this one. As dumped back into the Braintree end and out of bounds for a throw-in on their own side of the field. It's been all Braintree here in this one so far. Very important game on the Braintree schedule. Cutting it back now and losing possession as Archie's now looking for a rare situation here on a scoring situation here in the game. Trying to cut it back and the defense slowing it down enough as it is going to be cleared at least to the sideline. Braintree trying to do a little bit of dribbling in their own end. As worked to the sideline and deflected towards the edge. Kept in bounds. And last touch by Braintree. Scooped up by Burke. And a pass a little bit off target for Nugent. Braintree a little bit sloppy here in the first couple minutes. Definitely hard to remain focused when your team has a 3-0 lead sometimes, but obviously you can't lay up here. It's way too early in the second half to even consider that. As that one played to the sideline, last touch by Archie's, and that was Nolan, a Quincy native. Braintree with another scoring opportunity. Here comes Carr. Cuts it back inside and loses the ball. Sent middle as Mazzini trying to make a pass. And now Nugent works it outside. Here is a scoring opportunity as this one sent to the back post. And the shot makes its way in. A 4-0 lead. Beautiful passing play. As that one finds its way home, it looked like Ranieri was the last
by number
touch.
12, Maya Ranieri.
So 4 goals on the board, all different goal scorers. And Braintree again able to add an early goal. Just 4 minutes in now to the second half. So the 44th minute is the goal for Braintree, and that should be the final goal Braintree needs. And this one is now Carr looks for another one. Braintree looking for their 5th different goal scorer, and Carr has just missed wide left. 4.5 minutes in here to the second half. Brantree's already added some insurance. Here's Nugent, long run down the field, trying to cross, and that one's cleared away. Zini now cuts it outside. Play remains onside. Braintree having way too much room right now as Archie's giving up a lot of space, and now it'll be a corner kick. We've played now 5 minutes in here to the second half. And Braintree looking like they're maybe taking an extra half yard here on this corner. That ball's not touching that little line on the edge, and they're going to move it back now, as they should. I don't know what Carr is thinking there on the sideline. As it's sent to the back post and up and over off the touch from Ranieri. As it stays inbounds, picked up by the keeper. So it'll be kicked out on a hop up over midfield. Over the top, it is Kelly to win the ball and continue it down the sideline. Nugent looking for Carr, and another nice pass right on target, but play is offside this time. So right now, Braintree trying to work on a few things. And a 4-0 lead, a very comfortable margin. Nearly tripping on the ball is Mazzini, but able to keep her footing. As Barry knocked off the ball on a nice play by Burke. Right inside the midfield mark, as Braintree with the pass in the middle. And again up ahead of the play, here goes the long run of Carr as it gets past the keeper, open goal to shoot at, and this one finds its way in. Another Braintree goal here in the second half. And the second of the half for Ranieri.
Goal scored, her second of the game, scored by number 12, by Ranieri.
And now a timeout here on the field, as this one getting out of hand in Braintree's favor, a 5-0 lead. Here with still 33 minutes left in the second half. We'll be back for the end of this one in a moment.
Highlight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 54. I think mine might be.
Play resuming after the timeout. So a lot of soccer to be played here, but Braintree obviously did not let up at halftime. They've already scored twice in the opening, not even 8 minutes, to open up a 5-0 lead. Carr wanting one in the worst way. One of the few players here in this game for Braintree that has had an impact offensively that has not found the back of the goal. A short throw in, find its way through some traffic. And now it is chipped out. 2-on-3 opportunity as Archie's looking down the field. That pass going to be just a little bit too far out of the reach. So an opportunity for Whalen to send it away, who's not been busy whatsoever here in this game, in goal. A short kick. I wonder if the wind had something to do with that. As Braintree cuts it back middle, with Mazzini being held. As it's worked back over midfield, Braintree cutting it back, it's Burke onto the defensive side of the field. Horn down the sideline, right on target for Nugent. And the pass down the sideline is taken away. Back down the field as Barry will clear it away on a hop. And Braintree again offside. Braintree back down the field, but out of the reach. And this one will be played away by the keeper. Chip back down the field again by Barry, looking for Ranieri, who has a couple of goals here in the half. Looking for a hat trick. A couple more changes. So 10 minutes in now to the second half. A half hour worth of time left. Braintree works it back in the middle of the field. Headed forward by Burke. Looking for Nugent, who scored Braintree's first goal, and right now going to be the winning goal in this game. A lot of dribbling there on that far side. As Braintree forces it to the edge. And now looking for a stretch pass. As hustling after it is Carr, and again it is whistled for offside, and that was a good couple of strides after the player had gotten to the ball. It'll be a goal kick. Pretty good deflection off of that goal kick as it's played back to Stanford, who plays it low to the outside. Out of bounds off of Braintree. Back down the field, and a long pass that's going to make its way out of bounds, and it will be another goal kick. This game getting out of hand very early here in the second half. Braintree has opened up what was a 3-goal lead at halftime to a 5-goal advantage, with just 26 and change left here in the game. As Jones looks ahead of the play. And now it'll be an opportunity for Cyber, but first touched by the keeper and played out of bounds. Braintree continuing to dominate the time of possession here in this game. Just under 26 minutes now left in the game as the defense may allow something here. Finally a shot in on goal. And an easy save for Whalen. Long ball down the field. It is Jones hustling after it. Turning around with it. And now using the middle of the field. Labeling the pass for Carr. There's Carr trying to cut it back. Spinning shot. And this one on a hop will be stopped by Stanford. On the far side of the field, it'll be Francis chipping it down the sideline. Braintree able to steal it. Now a chance on a 3-on-2 as the shot goes just wide on the diving attempt. Be a corner kick here for the Womps. As this one is deflected towards the goal and just wide, as Jones again involved. More changes, and it seems like that's going to happen quite a bit here in this second half. Back down the field as this one deflects. And at midfield as Archie's tries to create some offense as they try and avoid being shut out here today. Another ball down in the vicinity. Hustling after it is McDonough as this one is trickled towards the goal and stopped again by the keeper. Freshman goalie for Archie's, who's been extremely busy here in this game. On the other side, not so much for Whalen. Maybe just a couple of saves in this game. deflected up over midfield. As Braintree again wins the race to the loose ball. As McDonough sends it outside. And now to the middle of the field, where it's deflected back at midfield. 22 minutes to go here in this one, with Braintree out to a 5-0 edge, scoring 3 goals in the first half, 2 in the opening 8 minutes of the second half to enjoy that 5-0 lead. Now we're going to see changes, seems like every 5-6 minutes. Just trying to dwindle this clock down. Braintree looks like they're going to pretty much take out all of their starters here. Go pretty deep into their bench. On the far side, Braintree again sends it to the sideline, as they'll be content to just force the other team to make throw-ins. Now just halfway through this second half, as more changes continue. Chip back out as Jones trying to clear it away for the home team. Are we going to start seeing some players that we're not accustomed to seeing here on this Braintree roster? Long ball down the field. Able to head that one forward. It's McDonough. And it's sent to the sideline. This one will be thrown towards the corner flag. Carr still in the game. And now sends it across the left foot and earns another corner. Chance here for Fahey. A couple more changes for Braintree. This one is sent to the middle of the 18. And losing possession there as the player slipped on the ball, as the shot from Jones again wide of the goal. This one will be cleared away. Good win in the air from Carr. Right down the sideline. Braintree with another throw-in. Just 18 minutes left here in this one. A couple of goals in the first half, making 3 of them for Braintree, 2 so far here in the second half. Strong challenge there from Murphy. So Carr's night now done, as Braintree goes back to the bench. Bring in Clower. As McDonough hustling after it, the sophomore, and the crossing pass goes out of bounds. Just under 17 minutes left here in the game. As Archie's wants this one to end in a quick hurry. This one trickled towards the goal and Braintree offside. So the boys' game will be right afterwards. Imagine a much closer game between Braintree and Brookline. Will be the game to follow. Boys' team in need of a victory as well. They beat Brookline earlier this year on the road. Braintree taking advantage of a depleted Archie's team. It's been ravaged by injuries. And 45 to go as it's setting right back down. Long run after it, and it goes out of play. Looking for the pass. Here is the shot attempt and a save. Opportunity was there for Leonard, the left foot. Now really getting into the end of the Braintree bench. So all players that have earned a varsity spot getting an opportunity to play. It doesn't happen probably that often, although I imagine it probably happened last game too, in the 7-1 loss at Wellesley. Just over 14 minutes left here in this game. All Braintree here today. On the far side of the field, hustling after it as the ball is free. And now sent towards the sideline. Cutting it back in the middle. Good ball. This one on target. As Braintree with a wide open scoring opportunity and a great save. As Stanford continues to make a couple of big time stops. Taking away a couple more Braintree goals off the board. Minutes left at Alumni Stadium. Braintree on their way to win number 6 to improve to 6-6-1. Much needed 2 points here today. All Braintree really needed offensively was the first half. They had 3 goals and they've opened it wide open now in the second half with 2 more. As the shot going to be kicked away, it'll be a corner. First, Braintree wants another change. Opportunity here for Zolano entering the game. And a sent right in the middle. But Braintree cannot get a shot off. Here's the scoring opportunity. It's blocked. Cutting through some traffic as the shot from Fahey's blocked. And now back down the far side of the field. .11 and a half to go. As the pass a little bit off target, as this one going to find its way out of bounds. Actually going to be a offside was the official call. So it would be a free kick at the 16. Haven't seen a game this lopsided in a while. I don't see many soccer games decided by a 5 or 6-0 score. Braintree could have 10 at this point, the way they've played. Hit the post a couple of times. And obviously now with, I would imagine, both sides deep into their bench. Braintree obviously is. Much narrower bench on the other side. A lot of injuries. That one deflects out of bounds. 10 and a half to go. And a coast-to-coast victory for the home team. More changes. Back down the field it goes. Long run. As the defense losing possession of the ball. Braintree with a chance here for another score. As the shot is wide. No deflection. Could be Whalen to play it out. Archie's looking for a pass back down the field as they now send it to the far side. Just 8.5 left in this one. Braintree with 3 goals in the first half, 2 so far here in the second half, and an opportunity for one more, and play is called offside. Braintree obviously not necessarily trying to run up the score, but they've gone completely full bench mode. The only change they haven't made is in goal, but I haven't seen anybody else in goal other than Whalen here this year. Another opportunity back down the field as Braintree continues to just make their way by the defense. As Archie's now, a rare opportunity to try and get a shot off here in this game. And a foul going against Braintree. This one sent in and headed towards the goal, and a routine stop. Out of bounds off of Braintree with under 6 to go. Braintree wants a couple more substitutions at the next whistle. Dennison and Lamont entering the game for Braintree. Sent to the sideline, and it will be another Braintree corner kick. And the home team obviously in no hurry here, so they'll take their time getting set up. This is actually a good learning experience for the Braintree team. You get a lot of players that don't generally get time, getting an opportunity to get a chance to make an impact, and it gives head coach Pintiri some options in case of injuries, because you always know there will be at some point during the course of a season. Got to have everybody ready to play, and obviously getting an opportunity is just about everybody in this Braintree roster. So the signal is for another corner kick on the opposite side. Just a few minutes left. Braintree looking like they're going to hold on for a shutout. Ball is loose, and that one probably was going in had the defense not made a save, and the referee not going all the way through the final 5, it looked like. This definitely seemed to be a much shorter than an 80-minute game, but I don't think either side is going to complain with the game well out of hand. A 5-0 win for the home team. Braintree getting 3 in the first half, 2
tonight,
in the second half. A couple of goals for
Archie
Ranieri
0.
to lead the charge for Braintree, and the home team now 6-6-1 with the victory. So that'll conclude our live stream broadcast of the first game of the doubleheader, and the boys soccer team will be in action against Brookline to follow. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thanks for watching here today. On behalf of our camera people here today, David Eric and Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.